Welcome to AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia. My name is Dick Witherspoon, bringing you the action this week. We bring you the first two semi-finals of the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship, brought to you by the World Fighting Showcase and British Wrestling History Old and New. Wrestling History Old and New is a Facebook page. Give them a look up. Wrestling History Old and New for all kinds of wrestling fun facts, information, show advertisements. Get over to the Facebook page now for Wrestling History Old and New. This one, 6 3-minute rounds, as all of the World Fighting Showcase Britannia British Heavyweight Championship matches will be. This round one between the veteran Lewis Blaine in the black and Jonny Rose in the red and blue. Round one is underway. Referee Mr. X claiming that Rose was pulling the hair there, but it was certainly Blaine that had hold of Rose whilst they were on the ropes. Double finger interlock and a test of strength from these two men. Wrestled each other many times of these two. To the ropes goes Lewis Blaine. I would say he wasn't pushed by Rose. He was, Blaine went there by himself. Great crowd here in Wolverley Sports and Social. Blaine not letting go in this situation. Rose not known for breaking the rules, but he takes the arm now of Jonny Rose. Does Lewis Blaine step over and right on the elbow of the 280-pounder from Kidderminster. Lewis Blaine from the West Country, from Bath. Illegal use of the ropes now as he drapes Rose's arm right over there. Rose keeping his arm away. And this time, it's Rose who takes the arm and saying that he's going for the elbow of Lewis Blaine. Fans here in Wolverley certainly behind Jonny Rose. A cult following for this man. And right on the elbow.
30 seconds of the round left.
Of the near 40-year veteran of professional wrestling, Lewis Blaine. Referee Mr. X certainly understands this rules system that's brought in by World Fighting Showcase. Very traditional British rules. The bell is gone. No, it hasn't. Excuse me. I thought that may have been the end of the round. Oh, it is. Yep, it is indeed the end of the round. That's the end of round one. There's a 45-second interval between each round. 3 minutes each round. 6 rounds. Just the one fall to decide the winner in this one. The final and championship matches thereafter will be 2 falls to decide.
Cool.
Lewis Blaine now having a pop at the cameraman. And how camera number 2. Round 2 is underway. Round 2 of 6. Still no score in this one. Kick to the midsection and a shot to the back. Choking. Rose now is Blaine, taking control. Pulls that rope back. Slingshotting Rose to the center of the ring. Ref puts the count on. Blaine seems to have something in his hand there. Keeping it away from the referee. And he's rubbing it right in the face. Whatever it is, got rubbed in the face, the head or the eye of Jonny Rose. And now hanging on the middle rope. Rose in trouble now. Lewis Blaine looks like he's going out after him. Having a hard time there with the rope. Shot to the chest. Up and down on the side of the ring. Hardwood on the corner of that ring. Back in. Lewis Blaine now. Punches. And a headbutt. Big fist to the side of the head of Rose. And now he's got the legs. Referee saying not below the belt. He lets him go. The rules of British wrestling state that you need to let the man up when he's on the floor, or at least have it part of the same move. Hence the count on the floor when the wrestler is down. That is until 1 foot is flat on the canvas. Thus, now as Jonny Rose is back to his feet. Arm wringer once again. Japanese stranglehold now. A very dangerous maneuver that is very hard to get out of. Not just causing oxygen problems for Jonny Rose, but it is causing problems with shoulder, elbow, wrist, all along the arm. Trying to fight his way out was Rose, but a swift knee to the back from Lewis Blaine. Stop that one. Referee asking Rose if he wants to give in. Not something we've seen very often here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia TV. Wherever you're watching us, thanks for joining us. Referee now saying break the hold as the round is over. That's the end of round 2. Blaine refusing to break it, and he just pushes Rose away. Lewis Blaine certainly in charge of this one. Back to his corner for the 45-second rest period between rounds.
Okay, Lewis Blaine has received a second public warning for failing to break the hold. Second
still
warning and the final warning.
No pinfalls, submissions as yet. Just the one fall to decide this one. Like I said, the final, which we will bring to you next week. The 6 3-minute rounds with 2 falls for the winner. Finally back to his feet now. No chance really for a rest period from Rose there. Choking. And a punch right to the kidneys. Choking again. Double-edged sword this one. As he's choking from one way whilst punching from the other, and now he's choking and talking to the referee. And there's the punch once again. Dangerous, dangerous man is Lewis Blaine. He knows how to hurt you. Nerve hold applied. Sapping the energy from the 280-pound body of Jonny Rose. In all kinds of trouble now. You see the pain on the face. Urging himself back to his feet. The elbows go in. Rose knocked to the canvas by the veteran Lewis Blaine. Big clothesline that was. Locking that arm in. Of course, the heart punch is illegal in British wrestling. Rose, luckily enough, ducked it. Although Blaine may have got disqualified for using it, but he ducked it. Threatening to punch him himself now, but Blaine takes the head of Rose. Looks like he had something in his hand. And that's the 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner, Mr.
Lewis Blaine advances to next week's 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout final. Was it the glove? Was it a loaded glove that Blaine hit Rose with? We'll be back with the second semi-final. Stay with us. We have already witnessed Lewis Blaine advance to next week's final of the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship final after beating Jonny Rose with a loaded glove to the side of the head. This, the second semi-final, meets the Barnsley Brawler, the man right there in the white top, taking on a man that is in his first time here in Wolverley, but a very established wrestler, often seen in the AWA shows in Dinnington in South Yorkshire, and a regular for our friends at DN Wrestling. We're talking about Bully Boy Carter. 2 men who know their wrestling but not afraid to break the rules. For the first time in the AWA's history, Barnsley Brawler is actually getting cheered from the fans here in Wolverley. They certainly don't like the Bully Boy Carter, it seems. 6 3-minute rounds. 1 fall will decide the second semi-final of the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship Tournament. The final will be next week, right here on AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia TV. Brought to you by Wrestling History Old and New, the Facebook page for all your wrestling information. Give them a search on Facebook and like it. Wrestling History Old and New. Wherever you're watching us across the AWA network, be it on Ben TV, be it as part of Top Rope TV, be it on Applause Network TV, be it on the Wrestle Rewind streaming channel, Indie World Wrestling, or on YouTube, wherever you're watching us, thanks for joining us. Join us each and every week for AWA World Fighting Showcase Britannia action. Not just featuring the stars of the AWA, but guest matches from our friends all around the world, affiliated promotions. Next week we bring you tag team action from Top Rope Wrestling, as well as the final of the AWA World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship. A big show from Bully Boy Carter. He's real proud of himself now. The Brawler straight back to his feet though. And there's a big push from the Brawler. Anything you can do, I can do better. Both men back to their feet now. That's the end of the first round. The first 3 minutes have gone by. Bully Boy taking a walk. Before the next round, round number 2. Back in the ring now, Bully Boy Carter. Carter is the current Cirencester Wrestling Federation Corinium champion. Our friends at the CWF. Brawler now, asking for a test of strength. Will he get it? Dick Witherspoon here at ringside, bringing you action each and every week on AWA TV. Top wrist lock now.
Shut your mouth!
Fighting back. The Brawler straight back into the hold. Very even contest so far. Two guys about the same size. Both from the northern part of the United Kingdom. Fans solidly behind the Barnsley Brawler. Like I said, never seen that before in all the time he's been there. Big drop toe hold. Takes the Brawler straight to his face. Takes the Bully Boy, straight to his face. And out again. Goes Bully Boy Cutter. The winner of this one takes on Blain. A tough test for anybody that gets in to next week's final.
First warning.
It's going to be a great one. Guaranteed.
Detention!
Ready for the action to kick off once again. We are in round 2, and that's the end of it. Very even so far. Both men, plenty of spring in the step. The Barnsley Brawler asking for fan support. Bully Boy Cutter asking them to be quiet at ringside. Drop toe hold this time by Cutter on the Barnsley Brawler. Brawler back to his feet. Straight for the arm. Cutter took his eyes off what he was doing. Brawler took full advantage, totally legal. Reversal by the Bully Boy. Rolled now, but held for the pin. Very nicely done by Cutter. Brawler tried to reverse the hold, and Cutter just hooked the leg. Great pinning combination. Like I said at the start, these two, there's a Brawler and a Bully in there, but they certainly know their wrestling. Two well-established names in the AWA. Nicely done by Cutter. Use the ropes for a little extra purchase on that one. Hammerlock applied now. Big elbow to the temple of the Bully Boy, and out he goes to regroup. He's going to be seeing stars after that one. This is round 3, and it's where the action's at. AWA World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship semi-final number 2. The winner of this one takes on Blain next week for the World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship belt. Every World Fighting Showcase British Heavyweight Championship match will be wrestled under British rules, making it totally unique here in the AWA. Chicken wing applied, now pulling the face back. And I believe a poke in the eye. And a big elbow from Bully Boy Cutter. Follows up with another elbow. A little too late, says Mr. X, the referee. Sending both men to the corner. That was the end of round number 3. Next up, round 4, halfway through the contest. Potentially 6 rounds, 4, 5, and 6 to go. Very even. Bully Boy just got the advantage towards the end of that last round number 3. Wrestling history old and new, bringing you this one. The Facebook page for all your wrestling action. Takes the leg now, does Carter, in the early part of round 4. Straight into the action and pounding on that knee. Once again, drives the elbow in and locks it in tight with those legs. Pulling the head back, totally legal by the Brawler. Almost a DDT on the leg there, jars the knee. And I'm sure the ankle. In trouble now is the Bully Boy. Kicks that knee right away from the Yorkshireman. Needing the ropes to pull himself up by the look of things as the Brawler. Hooks that leg into both ropes. Wrenching it round on those ropes there. Could certainly pop a knee right out. In trouble now. The former PWN World Heavyweight Champion, Barnsley Brawler. Brawler has wrestled and beat the best, as has Bully Boy Carter. 4 huge names in this tournament. Lewis Blaine, Jonny Rose, the Barnsley Brawler, Bully Boy Carter. All regular faces for our British affiliates, not just the AWA, but DN Wrestling, Cirencester Wrestling Federation, and Ring Wrestling Stars in the West Country. Out once again with a detached nipple, maybe. Bully Boy Carter. That seems to be his MO at the moment. If he gets in trouble, take a timeout, jump out of the ring, and just hope that he can shake it off within the 10 seconds that he'll get out of there. Great camera shot from our number 2 handheld camera. Straight back on that knee, wasted no time. Just a second glance away from the Brawler. Took his eyes away from the ring, and he was on it. Bully Boy Carter now dissecting the Barnsley Brawler one piece at a time. Barnsley Brawler now has the 45-second rest period to try and shake the pain away. It's not long at all, so he's not going to be 100%. Certainly going in around 5. Just 5 and 6, 2 rounds to go in this one. 6 minutes of wrestling to get the job done. It's totally up to the referee what happens should we go the full 6 rounds. Small package Going into the Texas Cloverleaf and a small package, and he's done it. Barnsley Brawler, small packaged Bully Boy Cutter, and we have a winner. Next week into the final, Barnsley Brawler will take on Blaine. The fans at ringside are happy. This one is over. We'll be back next week.